Today, you should articulate the hope that has been instilled in you by the Holy Spirit's power. It operates as a formidable instrument, a heaven-sent bulldozer that eliminates impediments to your advancement. You are experiencing modifications to your capabilities. Like the dried bones in Ezekiel's vision, what appeared to be futile objectives are now being revived. I have issued an edict to you. Clarify the matter. Discuss your emotions. Release numerous declarations that were brimming with optimism. This is the point at which genuine hope distinguishes itself from mere words. Count on my actions with assurance and observe the outcome. Presently, this is an extremely critical period. It pertains to faith. What is the basis for your convictions? Recall the commitment you made to me when you pledged your life to my kingdom. The promise was that you would do anything and go anywhere. I anticipate that you will fulfill that obligation today. I will not permit you to endure another day without experiencing the complete joy that is your inherent entitlement. Regarding the presents you sent, allocate space for them. You are currently experiencing a significant transformation in your perspective regarding your abilities and your divine vocation to serve. I can sense your vitality erupting within me, much like the process of brewing coffee. You desire to approach the table more closely due to the aroma that permeates the space. Your name is inscribed on it. Alternatively, I observe a scenario in which an individual declines the redemption I extended to them during the day and continues to pursue their life and path. Do not continue to await their response. Do you recall Samuel? He ceased to await King Saul's decision to alter. You have been steadfast in your commitment to certain relationships for an extended period. However, it is now time to cut them loose. Allow me to handle it. Today, it is incumbent upon you to embrace the compliments that are bestowed upon you, regardless of the relationship between you and the individual. Today, God instructs us to exercise close attention. You are about to experience a fortunate encounter that will alter the trajectory of your existence. This is not an accident, it is a divine plan. There is a valid reason for your inclination to assist individuals who are experiencing hardship. However, it is crucial to acknowledge that occasionally, endings are necessary to begin anew. I selected you to demonstrate how the prophetic voice in this nation can be restored. Now is the time to embrace your calling with boldness and confidence. Acknowledge the power and authority that has been bestowed upon you, and have faith that my Spirit will guide you in the appropriate direction. On this journey, maintain a sense of humility and seek guidance from those who have previously traversed this path. It is crucial to acknowledge that significant opportunities and authority are accompanied by substantial obligations. Consequently, it is crucial to exercise the prophetic voice with wisdom and integrity, as it possesses significant influence and weight. In order to effect positive change, allow me to work through you and use your light to guide individuals through a dismal place. Unafraid to challenge authority and establish regulations that have been observed for an extended period. Despite the challenges that may lie ahead, be assured that I am always by your side, offering guidance and protection. Trust in my plan for you and have faith that I will guide you down the correct path. Utilize the sacred opportunity that has been bestowed upon you. I will provide you with the fortitude you need to complete your duties. Maintain your objective and your commitment to being truthful and compassionate in a world that requires it. You have been selected for this occasion, therefore, there is no need to delay. This position entails the establishment of a foundation, the provision of guidance, and the setting of a distinct example for prophets to emulate. Because of this obligation, there will be a transformation. This new reality necessitates that individuals in your immediate vicinity, including those who are most intimately acquainted with you, adjust. In order to achieve the standard I have established for you, they must enhance their performance. This journey will lead you to destinations that you have never visited before, where you will encounter renowned individuals and convey my message with conviction. Opposition will arise, and certain individuals will doubt your capabilities. Disregard them. Pay close attention to how I am guiding you. You can reach out and contact the divine voice. It is not a burden, it is a privilege. Acknowledge it, persist in your pursuit of your objective, and demonstrate courage as a leader. I will be by your side throughout the entire process. Today, God informs you that every event in your life has a purpose. It may be difficult for you to perceive things if you continue to have queries and doubts. This does not imply that you will have a thoroughly developed plan prepared in advance. Have confidence that I am guiding you, even if the path appears to be ambiguous. Avoid becoming bogged down in excessive contemplation and reasoning. My abilities frequently transcend the realm of human comprehension. Prepare to depart from your comfort zone and remain receptive to circumstances that prompt you to query your preconceived notions. If events do not unfold as anticipated, you will be required to manage frustration and delays. Conversely, certain events that individuals anticipate as occurring in the distant future may occur sooner than anticipated. Be prepared to follow my lead, maintain flexibility, and master the art of holding on to your objectives just barely. The genuine indication of fate is the capacity to endure and adapt to the ups and downs of life without surrendering. No changes will be made to my affection for you. In times of distress or when it appears that you are unable to accomplish your objectives, seek solace in my affection. There are numerous teachings regarding spiritual coverings and individuals who possess authority over my property and my people. Recognize that I am your most significant leader and guardian. Trust me, regardless of the disappointments of others or my shortcomings as a leader. I am the individual who genuinely perceives and comprehends your most profound aspirations. I extend an invitation to you to take a respite during this holiday season. I will provide you with a respite if you approach me. It is important to distinguish between believing and resting and remaining unchanged or denying one's knowledge. Please do not be concerned. I am diligently striving to ensure your satisfaction and assist you in accomplishing your most ambitious objectives and preferences. Today, God commands, ascend to a higher plane. In heaven, there is an open door for your existence, just as there is an open door on earth, full of opportunities and rewards. You have been enduring a difficult struggle, however, the path ahead is straightforward. When you sense that the pressure is increasing, acknowledge it and be assured that I am by your side. You will experience a sense of ease in carrying even the most challenging items, as I will accompany you. This will assist you in maintaining a sense of tranquility and joy as you mature and explore a new, more profound realm of blessings. You possess the ability to predict the future. Your fascination with the prophetic is rooted in your status as a prophet. It is my potent word for you and those around you, pay attention to the still, small voice inside you. Speak it with assurance and observe as spiritual entities collaborate to introduce my power and spirit into your life. At times, you have experienced feelings of uncertainty and have observed a sense of decline. However, in this instance, your religious beliefs will prove advantageous. Your fears and self-doubts will be overcome, and you will ultimately don the robe that I had prepared for you before the creation of the world. I require your attention. To the same extent that a groom yearns for his fiancée, I yearn for our connection. Allow yourself the opportunity to engage with me. As a result of your sincere desire to be in closer proximity to me, you are extremely dear to me. This is a time for affection. Locate the concealed location where my profound truths will once again envelope you. Heartache is the result of postponed hope. However, your objectives have not vanished. Christ is your vine, and the moment has arrived to collect the fruits. I observe the joy in your eyes as we discuss the significant impact of my compassion on your life. It will not be postponed any longer. I am the hero who resolves the errors and incomplete tasks in your existence. I am rectifying the situation. Say, "Yes, Lord, do what you wish," and then adapt to the subsequent events. Right now is the appropriate time. You are currently in this season. This is your opportunity, and this is your time. You will no longer be overlooked in favor of those who have not made the same sacrifices as you. This is because you have persevered through the day's obstacles without complaining, confident in my commitment to your well-being. Enter the present moment. This is paradise. A new force is emerging to address issues and advocate for equitable claims and justice. I extend an invitation to all individuals to partake in the pleasure that I am assisting you in achieving at this critical juncture in your life. Today, God declared that He is relinquishing the notion of being ordinary. It was never intended for you to conform. Since the instant I conceived you before the creation of the world, my divine plan was to create something miraculous. Even if you desire to alter certain aspects of your personality, appearance, or social status, it is important to remember that even the things that do not align with your intentions are intended to facilitate your personal development, not diminish your value. I reside within you, which is why everything is in order. I exist, and you exist as well, as I exist in paradise and you exist on earth. You mistakenly perceive a moment in time and believe that you have not completely embodied my character or kept my promise, even though I view you from a timeless perspective. I do not evaluate items according to their chronological order, rather, I evaluate them according to their significance. Similarly, you should implement the same approach. Tell yourself in your heart that you are already sufficient, fortunate, and a chosen child in my presence. I am the deity of perpetual improvement, and this is precisely what transpires in your life as long as you remain in harmony with me. You were created to fulfill my duty in its entirety. Even though you have not always been regarded with the respect that is deserved for your status as the individual for whom Christ died, you are an extraordinary vessel. You are a significant entity with a significant amount of value in my jurisdiction and domain. There is no need for concern regarding the borders. You have never been an outsider in a significant sense, and you never will be. I have selected you. I have included you in my community. I am presenting you with the fine linen ephod that has been cleansed with the blood of the Lamb today. I urge you to dance before me with unbridled delight, as David did. Allow others to ridicule or misinterpret you. Your movements are as potent as Miriam's dance, which demolished Pharaoh's chariots when Israel fled servitude. You are being adorned and enhanced to serve as an illustration of an individual who embodies my grace, encounters my benevolence, and derives pleasure from the journey. I would like to inform you that I am collaborating with your colleagues. My spirit is energized and prepared to engage in dialogue, take action, and guide your loved ones toward a profound transformation, a clear transition from the current paths they are on to the roles I selected for them before the creation of the universe. Have confidence in oneself. Continue to anticipate it. The highest echelons of your being are reached by your persistent petitions and powerful prayers. At present, legions of angels are executing your responses. Before the video continues, I request you to like the video and share this video with your family and friends, and request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. God is now instructing you to concentrate on the purpose of your ministry, which is the calling I have bestowed upon you. Even though it may not be your immediate priority, have faith that prioritizing my kingdom will provide you with all that you require. You are about to take significant strides in your interpersonal relationships. Opportunities and instruments that were unexpected are imminent. More health and healing than you could have ever envisioned are currently taking place in your life. I have bestowed upon you a gift that is comparable to a powerful force that dismantles barriers of restriction. The realm of possibility is evolving, and aspirations that appeared to have perished are reviving. I am interested in hearing your thoughts on your rock. Just as Jesus instructed the fig tree to perform a specific action, and it did so, I have given you a directive. Record your objectives. Invoke a torrent of declarations and orders to observe my response to your fervent appeal. Now is the moment when individuals who embody their faith distinguish themselves from those who merely discuss it. Prepare yourself for the items that I will provide you with. A remarkable phenomenon is transpiring within you, a distinctive vitality that is dedicated to service. The house is filled with the fragrance of the dream I planted in your mind, which is beginning to take shape. It is time to convene. Your name will be inscribed on a place setting. However, I perceive an alternative scenario in which the apparition removes the name card. In the same way that Samuel ceased to wait for King Saul, there are relationships that you have maintained even though it is time to let them go. Allow me to address those circumstances. Even though others may not choose to accompany you, you must relish the grandeur that has been extended to you. You have the option of selecting this valley. It pertains to trust and the location of your most profound commitments. You committed to follow me, and I expect you to fulfill that commitment. I do not wish for you to continue to exist without experiencing the full joy that is your inherent entitlement. Your abilities and vocation are expanding like young wine in a new wineskin. Abandon the outdated notions regarding my activities. Embrace the novel concept I am about to present to you, even though it is unconventional. You are not typical of the majority of individuals who adhere to mine. You are not obligated to conform to the expectations of others. Your mission and anointing are distinctive, and you have something to contribute. Supplies are arriving in unexpected ways. You will have access to a plethora of tools that will come your way as you progress toward your objective. Begin praying Hebrews 13 verse 17 over the individuals who have hindered your progress toward your objective. You are not responsible for persuading them. Please provide me with an explanation and relinquish the matter. It is not your responsibility to transport these individuals. Do not be disheartened by the fact that others are not as enthusiastic as you are. I will become involved in their lives once you provide me with the report I request. Eventually, individuals will desire to contribute to the resolution of the issue rather than merely contributing to it. They will approach you with a desire for peace and a kind spirit. Ultimately, God instructs us to establish ourselves, much like a tree that is planted near a stream of water. You will remain steadfast and resilient in the face of life's challenges, while others are overwhelmed. Your present spiritual, relational, or geographical circumstances are not the result of coincidence if you inquire of God. I placed you in the current position with a specific objective in mind. People are anxious to hear the truth that I have provided you with, and the message you send is urgent. This telephone call should not come as a surprise. You are apprehensive about depleting your resources by exhausting the resources I have provided you with, as you are hesitant to exhaust the entirety of my spirit within you. Don't forget, I will not abandon you until you are entirely exhausted. Instead of considering yourself merely a vessel, consider yourself a channel. The source is mine and will remain operational indefinitely. It is your responsibility to disseminate my word, my spirit, and my power to those who require it. Allow them to flow unimpeded through you. Refrain from abandoning the abilities that I have imparted to you. I am sending you to be a vessel that is poured out, declares God. Your voice will acquire a greater sense of authority, conveying a message to all individuals in the vicinity. You will initiate liberation by proclaiming the truth, which will liberate souls. Additionally, additional information is accessible. This path will not be traversed independently. I perceive the beginning of a partnership, a connection akin to that between yokefellows. The word of the Lord will be reflected within you both, and you will be fortified by your collaboration. Do not attempt to extinguish this flame. Instead, allow it to flourish, motivate others, and ignite them with the same enthusiasm. Issues and periods of uncertainty are inevitable. However, it is important to remember that I am by your side. I encourage you to place your faith in the strategy one have devised and observe the unparalleled outcomes that result from your loyalty. Before the video continues, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. God has declared that the earth is currently undergoing a process of purification. As is customary, when I prune humanity, my devotees are the first to experience my healing touch. They are tasked with demonstrating humility and repentance to the disrespectful individuals to facilitate the healing of those who are prepared to relinquish their false objectives, abandon their past, and embrace all that I have to offer with a sense of trust and renewed optimism. It simplifies all types of connections, such as those related to commerce, religion, and marriage. What does not grow or produce anything is being eliminated to create room for what does grow and produce. It may be logical to retain items that appear to be beneficial on the surface. However, it is important to note that I do not adhere to a legalistic framework. Through my voice and my living word, I impart new life and vitality to you, emphasizing, this is the path, adhere to it. At present, you are undergoing a purification process. Accept it. Refrain from expediting the procedure. Know that I am guiding you and them to a state of abundant life and light, even if these changes do not directly affect the individuals in your immediate group. It is an unpredictable process that will ultimately prove advantageous. In the end, progress will result from damage, and sorrow will give way to newfound joy. I am worthy of your confidence. Thank you for allowing me to continue from this point. Be prepared for unexpected events, particularly those that appear peculiar or disquieting. That is solely a requirement of my occupation. Allow me the opportunity to express my thoughts. There will be periods of inactivity that may prompt you to question the necessity of the entire endeavor. Please consider this. Occasionally, strategies that were effective in the past may not be as effective in the present. I desire that you relinquish your conventional, restricted notions of what is morally correct and immoral. Demonstrate your capacity to adapt. This is the foundation of safety. Forgo your objectives and pursue mine. Recognize that I am in command when it becomes apparent that your feeble endeavors are futile. Assign me the responsibility of ensuring your safety. Fear is not going to be of any assistance. Despite my ability to visualize and articulate the path forward, this knowledge does not determine your future. You adhere to my voice. I guarantee that I will assist you in making progress, regardless of the difficulty of locating the answers. Accept the potential for growth and the potential need to invest a significant amount of money, particularly when uncertain about the outcome, and remain confident that everything will be resolved satisfactorily. Your existence has been devoid of genuine happiness for an extended period. This is impossible. No, I will not permit you to remain in this condition. Although religious beliefs may not comprehend this concept, it is important to retain this term as it contributes to an understanding of the situation. A newly created map is available to display the location to which you wish to travel. I will relate the story to you with unbridled enthusiasm and mirth. Refrain from expediting the procedure. Please be patient. Please have faith that I will guide you. Individuals in your vicinity may provide you with guidance. If they indicate that they are uneasy with the circumstances, exercise caution and refrain from making any decisions. Despite their expressions of concern and affection, they do not necessarily concur with my perspective on the matter. It is important to remember that pleasure and enjoyment enhance your perception of me. Allow yourself to be improved by the challenges you face, regardless of their severity. Remember that there is still a reason to be joyful when you are unable to laugh any longer. When you are content, you will genuinely observe, experience, and see me. Remain in that state of joy. It is important to remember to chuckle, even when you are feeling down. However, the focus is not on your amusement, it is on mine. Incorporate faith and enthusiasm into your actions. You will develop a more profound awareness of me, as you will be able to hear, see, and sense me more deeply. Maintain your sense of humor and persist in the face of adversity. If you are currently unable to laugh, please be aware that pleasure is still attainable. Decide to submit to my love, control, and amusement. This is a fact that you are already aware of. I am not merely a name, I am a connection. This is the location where protection is situated. Finally, please do not assume that I am signing. You are analogous to figures on a chessboard. Although you are currently on the opposite side, you are progressing toward liberation. Maintain your adaptability. My expression is not one of disapproval, but rather one of affection. I have a new message for you, a relationship that is brimming with love, a rekindled desire, and a pleasure that you have never experienced before. It is my intention for you to exist, and it will be realized. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.